gonna put a command hook there and hang this up. Hello. Nice of you to join me on this fine afternoon. It's been a while. I was really on the YouTube grind, and then Doctor Who went off TV and I suddenly had no more ideas. But everything is good, everything is well. And there are a hell of a lot of new people on here through all my Doctor Who reviews. I really hope you enjoyed them. Do let me know if there's any other specific episodes that you'd like me to talk about. But I just thought, seeing as there's so many new people here, I would do a Q&A. Question and answer. I put like a question thing out on my Instagram story, and I have compiled the list of the most commonly asked questions, and I'm gonna answer them for you. Okay, we're gonna start off with a bit of a Doctor Who speed round, because there are a hell of a lot of questions about Doctor Who, and as much as I love Doctor Who more than anything in the world, there are other things about my personality that I would like to talk about. Oh my god, I cannot keep a train of thought. Ah, what was I saying? Alright, I thought I'd just start off with a Doctor Who speed round, get all the Doctor Who questions out of the way, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. So here we go. Doctor Who speed round. Ellie Jolly's thoughts and opinions on Doctor Who. The most asked question was, what's my favourite episode? And that has to be Journey's End, because it's got everyone I love from that era all in one place, especially in that scene when they're all in the TARDIS together and they're all, yeah. Oh. My least favourite episode, if we're disregarding 90% of the Chibnall era, it has to be Fear Her. I mean, they just took it off BBC iPlayer, and I can't be mad about it. My dream TARDIS team. Ooh. So if I could put any Doctor with any companion, who would I like to see? And I'd love to see Harkness interact with 11. Or 12 and Martha. Favourite companion, Rose. Rose will always have my heart. Rose Tyler. I love her so much. 2 hearts even. That's how much I love her. Favourite quote, don't be a lasagna. Favourite TARDIS interior, the 9th Doctor's interior. And my favourite Doctor is the 9th Doctor.
Kill yourself.
And that concludes my Doctor Who speed round of questions. I hope that was sufficient. But that's what I got asked the most. And I do love Doctor Who, don't get me wrong. But I think now it's not airing on TV, I would like to talk about other things that are more relevant. I got a couple of questions regarding my career, like what do I actually do? That is a very good question. I don't know myself. Every day is different for me. I'm a trained musical theatre performer. That's the goal. I would like to perform in the West End. I'm a singer. So that's what I'm trying to do. But it's so difficult, man. I've never... Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? So the goal is to be a performer, but I've never experienced such a challenging industry in my entire life. I mean, I've not experienced any other industries apart from working in a pub, so quite the drastic difference. Nevertheless, my main source of income at the moment is through singing. I am a professional singer. I sing at pubs, restaurants, parties, weddings, and that's how I earn my keep. So y'all think TikTok pays well? You are wrong. If I was to be on the West End, my dream role would be... I love Les Mis. I know it's such a basic answer, but Fantine in Les Mis would be the role of a lifetime for me. Although they have just announced Hercules the musical, and I would die. Actually, I would sell my firstborn child to get the chance to play Megara in Hercules the musical. Fantine and Megara, my dream roles. What do I like other than Doctor Who? Good question. Look, I love Doctor Who. I have always loved Doctor Who. But if there's one thing I can talk about more than I can talk about Doctor Who, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. I love that franchise. I'm obsessed with the lore. I spend hours a day researching it. Five Nights at Freddy's consumes my entire brain on a daily basis. If you haven't yet seen my full timeline, it's a bit outdated now. It's nearly like a year old, so go check it out. Maybe I should update it. What do you think? Speaking of FNAF, it's FNAF week at the moment. If you'd like to see more FNAF content, let me know, because I would be delighted to cover all the releases from the next week. I don't know, man. I don't know. But in general, things I'm nerdy about: Doctor Who, Five Nights at Freddy's, The Muppets. I love Lego. I love superheroes. I love Hercules, Disney's Hercules. That's very specific. And I love rock music. I love classic rock. I love rap music. I have lots of passions and a billion hobbies. I never stay still, ever. I'm always doing something different. Never 2 days the same. Oh, also the gym. I'm at the gym literally 2 hours every day because I'm getting ripped and shredded and hench. And that's another thing someone asked me about. Someone said, what did they say? How am I so shredded? My gym routines are uploaded onto my page. Go check it out. And remember to eat your protein. That's the secret. That's the key to success. But being wham is going to help out with my cosplays, because imagine me being like ripped and doing like superhero cosplays. That's insane. I'm so excited to be able to do that more and explore that further. If you can hear my dog snoring, he's absolutely fast on sparkled out on my bed, snoring really, really loudly. So if you hear that, I apologise, but also I don't, because he's a cutie pie. Have I always embraced the geek, and how did I overcome that anxiety? No, I have not always embraced the geek. I have made a video about this before, but I've always been a geek. Like I grew up with superheroes and Doctor Who, loved them all my life. I wanted nothing more than to be a cosplayer. Then when I was a teenager, I got bullied really badly, and I adopted this like hot girl persona. So then I was like completely untouchable, so nobody knew I was nerdy about things. So I was just like, okay, I'll just be pretty with no personality instead. And then in lockdown, I was like, you know what, that's literally the most boring thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm gonna stop doing that. And I did. And here I am. And now I have a cabinet of Lego and trinkets and nerdy things. My whole room is like slowly becoming nerdier and nerdier. And I've started cosplaying. People ask me how I went through such a transformation, because this is going to get deep here for like a second. I really used to struggle with my mental health for a good long time. For like a good 5-6 years of my life, I was like ridiculously depressed. Hey baby boy, hello. Have you been asleep? Have you been snoring? Come on then, off you pop, my sweet baby. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like 5 years of my life, I was like insanely depressed. Like, I won't go into details, but I'm sure you can connect the dots here. I was mentally ill. And some people really don't think mental illness can be cured. Like, they think that it's stuck with you forever, and like, even if like you feel better and learn how to cope with it, then it's never gonna stop. I could not disagree more. And I'm living proof that mental illness can be cured, because I don't feel an ounce of depression or anxiety ever. Anxiety fears me. I have no shame. I'm happy like 90% of the time, more than the average person probably. And it's absolutely insane how I've managed to go through that transformation. And people ask me all the time, Ellie, how on earth did you do that? And I have no answer. I so wish I had some like big wisdom that I could pass on, and like a magic wand to be like, here everyone, this is what I did. I've no idea. I think it's just something in my brain chemistry just sorted itself out maybe. I went from super shy, didn't talk about anything, to being me, and I never shut up. And now I am jolly by name and jolly by nature. It's quite ridiculous. My advice to myself was just, right Ellie, stop being depressed. And then I did. I just don't question it, because I'm just so grateful and to be here making these videos for you guys, because there a second there, we had everyone fooled. Just don't care as much. Life's too short. That's all I think. Life's too short and everything happens for a reason. But I have to say, going to the gym has been like the cherry on top of the cake, and really taking care of my physical health. When you take care of your physical health, mental health comes hand in hand with that. I know that sounds like absolute tosh, and I promise I thought the same. I was like, is going for a walk gonna make me not want to run alive myself? And the answer is, yes, actually, it does. And not only has it become my entire social life, which in itself has like given my mental health a 180, but I'm also super hench and super fit and super happy in my body now, and that's awesome too. I also went sober 2 years ago, and somebody asked, how do you find sober life? Do you struggle in scenarios that involve alcohol? No. Oh brother, this guy stinks! People always seem to like make the assumption that the only reason a person would go sober is if they were an alcoholic and they struggled with that. Honestly, I just think it tastes awful. I don't like the feeling of being drunk. It's expensive. It's terrible for your body. My body is a temple, only to be filled and fueled by Yorkshire tea. I just don't like it, honestly. So it really makes no impact on my life. Not drinking. I don't even think about it. If we ever were to encounter each other, you can go ahead and have a pint. That is fine by me. When you're around anyone that's sober, I think it's always polite to be like, oh, do you mind? I personally am fine with it. Go ahead. Go have a good time. I will come clubbing with you. But I do love sober life. Like, I hate the feeling of missing a day and wasting a day of my life. And now that I'd never have to have a hangover ever again, I use every day to its fullest. God, I'm yapping today. Jesus Christ, I've been filming for 20 minutes. Dogs or cats? Dogs any day of the week. If you didn't see my reaction to my little baby boy walking in my room. I have 2 dogs, Alfie and Eddie. And they are my pride and joy and my sweet boys. They are brothers. Alfie's a bit of a grumpy old man actually. And Eddie is a shy little boy. What else do we have here? And you guys are absolute fools. Because 50% of my questions were asking me if I was single or interested or would like to go on a date with you. I am single. And I'm quite happily that way right now. I am living out my Sue Sylvester, probably going to marry myself and live in a mansion with 6 dogs life right now, but it's fine. Like, I like my own company. I'm very much an independent person. Quite frankly, I am not interested in 90% of people. So there's your answer there. I did make a pride post recently, which is like my first actual pride post where I talk about sexuality and stuff like that, which was kind of a big deal for me. Yeah, I just get very shy about it. I don't know why. So yes, I am single. No, I am not interested. Subject to change. Are Jaffa cakes a biscuit or a cake? It's on the biscuit aisle, it's a biscuit. Drop the banana bread recipe. I will drop the banana bread recipe. Here is the banana bread recipe. And it is unbelievably good. I've never baked in my life. I had some bananas that were going a bit brown. I thought, you know what? I'm going to do some baking. So I did. And now I've made 3 banana loaves and they've been spectacular. I've got people lining up for a slice of my banana cake. And here is the recipe. So you're welcome, guys. Cos plans. What are my cos plans? What are my current cos plans? Oh, guys! Currently I'm working on improving my She-Hulk. I'm improving all my old cosplays, to be fair. My Mega is getting a bit of an upgrade. But new ones I'm working on are the classic Wonder Woman, the Linda Carter Wonder Woman, vintage style. Love. I actually am working on one that I can't say because it's a surprise for somebody in particular. But you'll see about that one. It's really funny and I'm very excited about it. This is a bit more long term, but Rogue from X-Men 97 Rogue. I intend on like buying this cosplay because usually I DIY my cosplays, but I think for this one it needs to be bought pre-made. Like I'm DIYing completely my Linda Carter one. I bought the fabric. I'm going to try sewing. Another hobby on the list. Do I need to learn how to sew? Probably not, but will it be useful in my life? Yeah, I'd say so. We'll give it a whack, see how I feel. Any exciting projects in the pipeline? No. I wish I had more going on. I'm in a bit of a, I've not really got much going on at the moment. I'm currently trying to focus on getting my fitness instructor qualification, so a lot of my time's going into that. But I also have been working alongside the British Red Cross, which I haven't spoken about yet. Ooh! I've been working with the British Red Cross to do some fundraising for their Quest for Kindness, which is just a big umbrella quest to support kindness and goodness on the online space, and all the proceeds go towards everything that the Red Cross does and all their appeals and all that good stuff. So keep an eye out because I'm going to be doing some like fundraising activities, hopefully some like charity auctions. It's going to be really fun, so keep your eyes peeled. And I got the chance to go down to their HQ and we had the best little day and it was so sweet meeting loads of other creators and yeah, it was great. Yeah, that's my main things that I'm focusing on at the moment. If there's anything in particular that you would like me to do or see from me, within reason, please comment it below and I will endeavour to achieve your dreams for you. I think this could be my most like yappy video ever, but I can't even complain about it. It's been quite nice to talk. I haven't spoken all day today because I'm home alone and I've not been anywhere. So I've just been in my own company and I haven't said a single word, and you can really tell because as soon as I turn this camera on, I'm like, yap, 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 yap. Yap,
yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
I hope y'all have a splendid week. I hope this hasn't been too rambly and I hope it's been vaguely put together in a way which is understandable for the viewer. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Bye.